God, your hair frizzed out, everything like that. Well, I'm so happy to be here. For those of you that might not know, I had to cancel shows again. So I had 5 natural weeks off, and before that I had to cancel the previous 5 weekends. So obviously you were supposed to be the last, like the 10th show before last, you know, the 20th show before the last. I'm sorry about that, but I have missed it here, good Lord. I've been bored off of my tits. I'm so happy to be here. Everyone say hello to Eric. This is Eric, my piano player. Yeah, I've been bored. I had to be on voice rest. When I say voice rest, I mean silence for pretty much 5 weeks. Can you imagine me, of all people, not being able to talk for 5 weeks? The singing, that's easy. I don't mind not singing for 5 weeks, but not being able to talk or not being able to laugh. I had to go on full vocal rest to really let my laryngitis. I didn't have laryngitis. I wish I had laryngitis. It wasn't that. I was just exhausted. But let my larynx relax. And but you know, it's quite peaceful when you do it, when you go into voice rest. But the only issue is everybody else who can talk to you stops talking because they also think that they lost their voice. And they can't talk. So you end up just sort of hating people and just sort of sitting on your own in your room a lot. I did discover the TV show 911. I've never seen it before, so I watched it from the very first season all the way up to date because it went on to Hulu, so I watched that. That took up quite a big chunk of the 5 weeks, I'm not going to lie. It's like 26 episodes a season. So I did that. And then, yeah, then once I knew that my voice was all rested, we started, didn't we, Eric? You and I started singing a little bit. And then here I am. I'm so genuinely so happy. It's funny because obviously I'm a bit of a part-time singer. I don't know if you've noticed that, but you know I don't do very much very often. And so sometimes when I realise just how much I miss it and how much I love doing it, it really makes me obviously hate myself. It makes me want to do it more often. But it's like everything in life. When you can't do something, when you can't have it, you want it the most. So I've been looking forward to this for like 2 weeks. Been shitting myself all day. We all got together last week and did the show, but yeah, I don't know, I'm really happy to be back, so thank you so much for coming. Do we have anyone that's been here before, that's been to this show before? That's a very big handful. And how many of you have not seen this show before? The majority of you haven't seen this show. Well, just so you know, this show, it gets big sort of halfway through and towards the end. It is very much a grower and not a shower, is how I like to introduce this show. And I'm going to take you through all of my emotional turmoil since I was 19 years old, but also all of your own emotional turmoil. But before we get going with some more songs, I want to get to know you a little bit more. Do you have any special occasions here tonight? Yeah! Do we have any birthdays? Happy birthday, guys. Do we have any anniversaries? Quite a few. Happy anniversaries. What anniversary is it for you? One? Wow. Are you coming on your first anniversary to one of our shows? Very bougie. Very nice. Do we have any anniversaries that are like double digits? Okay, what are the double digits? What is yours, madam? 20th anniversary, we've got a 20 down here. What have we got over there? 40. 20 as well, we've got another 20. 40. 25. 40. 40. 40. 40. Imagine you do not look old enough to be here celebrating your 40th anniversary. Congratulations on 40 years and congratulations on looking old enough. Very nice. Okay, so we've got a 1 year, we've got a 40 year and a 20 year down here. Do we have any girls' trips here tonight? Have any gays trips here tonight? With me, to be honest, not just the show, just down the street, that would be lovely. He's about to turn my silence bit in my break. I'm a new age, I'm 36 now, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't really do much because obviously 36 not necessarily a big one, so I'm just gonna go really big for my 40th. Not that I'm wishing my life away or anything like that. I actually can't wait to be 40 years old, I'm very excited about it. I would tell you what the theme is because I'm already kind of planning it, but I don't want to give it away yet, okay? And also I don't want my guests to know what it is just yet because otherwise they might really set their minds on their outfits and beat mine, so I'm not going to say what that is, but I had me and some friends. We went to Palm Springs, and I love dressing up. Like obviously, I mean, I like dressing up like this too, but I also just not as much as I like dressing up as what do you call Halloween when you dress up here? Dress what? Fancy dress? No. What do you call Halloween when you dress up for Halloween? Dressing up what? Oh, costume. A costume. Okay, we call it fancy dress in England, which makes it sound like I'm dressing like this when I think about it. But we had a costume-themed dressed Friday night dinner, and you had to go as your favourite takeout server, takeout food. I'm not going to tell you who I went as, because it would be a free endorsement, which I shan't be giving. And it was very good, and my 6 friends that I went with, everyone made an effort, so that was really fun. And we did do karaoke, actually, now I think about it, because I've been given the all clear to sing my heart out and stuff like that. Do we have any S Club 7 fans here? You know who I'm talking about, Eric? Of course you don't. So S Club 7, for those that don't know, they were a really big band. It was a TV show, and which was just called S Club, I think, right? And then they had
party!
S Club Party. Was that the show? I thought that was just the song. S Club, gonna show you how. Do you remember that song, everyone?
Woo!
Okay, well they had a ballad, right? They had a ballad. I think it was called Never Had a Dream Come True. Anyway, do you remember that song? So it's a fucking great song, right? You're going to want to learn this with me one day. So I did it for karaoke because it just popped up. We were doing like a free YouTube thing. And you know, if you sing it it sounds like a never had a dream come true till the day that I found you. And I know no matter where life takes me to, a part of me will always be you. You can turn it in. I wasn't trying to show off or anything, but you can turn it in to a fucking brilliant ballad that you can imagine like Celine or something singing. Next time you go to karaoke, do Never Had a Dream Come True by S Club 7 and you'll blow everyone away. Honestly, I did. Everyone stopped what they were doing. They were like, oh my God, what a great song. Anyway, I'm waffling now because I haven't really seen anybody for maybe 11 weeks. So I've got so much to talk about, but I will talk a bit more in a couple of songs. And don't worry, at some point I do stop talking and then you'll wish I was still talking. But you know, it's my show, I like to talk and I've missed you. Anyway. Just so you know, also just quickly, I know obviously like a lot of the songs are ballads. You can stand back up, it's okay. You guys, you can stand back up. I was just about to say, because I've been talking so much, I know that I sing a lot of ballads, but this isn't a seated show. This is, you can stand up, you can sit, you can dance, you can do whatever you want. In a minute you'll see that these massive screens on the side, my face is ginormous on them. So even someone who's 6 foot is standing up in front of you. Just look to your left or look to your right and you will see them. Don't you worry about it. So it's a lot of ballads, so I understand if you don't want to stand up. However, I do have a few up-tempo bangers, okay? So don't write me off completely. I'm going to give you another ballad now though, okay? This is, how long did I just talk for? An hour? Right, I think it's good evening. Good evening and good night, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bit of an oldie and I didn't do it for a very long time, but then I started doing it for this show. And it's been an absolute pleasant surprise just how much people have enjoyed it. So if you remember this one and you like it, please sing along with me. Thank you very much. Oh, we've got a dodgy laugh back there, I think. Do we have any basketball fans here? I mean, often is the wrong crowd when I ask that, obviously. I'm a die-hard basketball fan now. Luckily, I've always been a basketball fan, but my mum, he's a sports agent, right? I know, good old Rich. In fact, I'm sure she'll see this because if you guys probably are like techie and stuff like that, so make sure you put this video online. It is my stepdaughter's graduation this weekend. Her name is Reonna, and she's graduating from Clark tomorrow in Atlanta. So I love you, darling. Congratulations. She's the first family member that's graduated college. How amazing is that? It's a fucking vibe. So they're all in Atlanta and they're celebrating her, and obviously I'm here with you. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else, but I love you, baby. I love you. So anyway, luckily for Rich, I've always been into basketball. Now I'm like a connoisseur in it, and I'm waiting for an offer from a TV company to have me as a pundit, because I think I'd be very entertaining, because I do know what I'm talking about, but obviously I can't lie, and if I think something is crazy, I will just say it. I feel like I'm a bit like a Draymond Green. Obviously I'm not a basketball player. But, you know, I could definitely start a few fights, you know, on the pundit show. But anyway, do we have any Denver Nugget fans here tonight? Do we have any Timberwolves fans here tonight? Do we have any Knicks fans here tonight? That's just gone to Game 7, just in case you haven't been able to check your phone. Do you have any Pacer fans here tonight? Okay, do you have any Boston fans here tonight? Okay, so I'm hearing between Denver and the Timberwolves, that's where we're going, right? Between Denver and Minnesota? Okay, let's start it again. Be quiet 1 second. Denver. Minnesota. Oh, it's about even. Okay, well I'm just gonna sit on the shelf of it because neither of them are actually my team. I do think Edwards is fantastic, so maybe I'll side a little bit more to Timberwolves, but also Denver are fantastic. Anyway, this is the wrong crowd to talk about this with. Other people are like, what the fuck is she talking about? But it's just very current, so I just want to talk about it, and that's also what I've been doing a lot in the last 11 weeks. Have you done anything nice in your time off?
My girlfriend graduated from university, so I attended.
Yes, you did. Anything else?
Practice.
It's practiced. Lovely. I'm trying to think, is that all I've done? I really haven't been doing very much, because obviously I was under the weather. By the way, if any of you have germs or you're sick, do not touch me when I walk through the crowd, please. I've been sick about 9 times during these shows. That's why it's taken nearly 2 years. So if you're sick, even if you get excited, just be like, hey! Please don't touch me or hug me, okay? No, I keep getting sick, it's terrible, and that's what the issue is. I never have time to bounce back. But I've got 5 weekends, it's got 4 more weekends after this week, and then we have a very big break. And before I start singing another song, because I'm so excited, I feel sorry for the people that are standing up, they've probably got itchy knees. So I've got 4 more weekends after this one, and then I go straight to Europe, because I have some massive shows coming up in August in Germany, of all places. I'm very excited. I'm basically doing another residency, essentially, I suppose, but in Munich, in Germany. But it's in this big outdoor venue that they're building. It's like a big stadium. So I'm going to be going from like 4,500 people a night to 80,000 people, which is quite a big jump. And obviously I used to do massive venues. It just used to terrify the life out of me. There's something so peculiar about being one person on stage in front of 20,000 people, let alone like 100,000 people. And I remember, as much as I loved my stadium shows in like Australasia and England and stuff like that, I did always wish I was in a band when I was doing those big shows, so that it didn't feel like all eyes were on me. But the thing I was most afraid of was feeling sort of gawped at by that many people, because there's a lot of fucking people. If you try and move, it's a lot of fucking people, right? And I don't even like going to stadium shows of other people myself, so let alone like being in there and me doing it and things like that. And but when I started doing shows in here, which is way more and will always be way more my easy peasy comfort zone kind of vibe, because I can see all of you and I can hear you and things like that. Was I realised a lot of people during a lot of the songs just close their eyes and they're not looking at me at all, even in a room this small. And it just made me fall back in love with performing so much more, and then I would close my eyes more when I was singing, and I just feel like I managed to reconnect with that intense, special moment that an audience and an artist or a band it's been such an amazing experience for me being in this room and being here, and the sort of stability of it, because I'm very OCD when it comes. I'm an absolute control freak, so touring just was never my forte, whereas this I feel like I'm in control and things like that. But it's just such an enjoyable experience, and please do believe me when I tell you how much I've, like the whole 11 weeks I've been like, fucking hell, I fucking wish this week was next week, and just wanted to be here and be with you. But I feel like it's given me the confidence to see, well not see, because I pulled off all my big shows. I know I can do big shows, but it's given me the confidence to, I think I'll be able to really truly enjoy my shows in August in Germany, and I'm very excited. And even though you guys were supposed to be the last round of shows, again, my apologies for if any of you actually thought that you were coming to the last shows, obviously. But I'm also kind of glad now that we are coming back here and doing those in October and November, because that'll be after the big shows, and I think it'll actually make me appreciate these shows even more, which will be crazy. So, anyway, yes, that is what I've been doing. One more thing I'm going to say before I start doing the rest of the show, then I won't say anything again all night. I've been shooting the content, so the content, you'll see it, it's going to come on, not for this show, but you'll see it like during like, what? You'll see on these big screens, when it's not my face, it's called content, so you film those things for shows. And it sounds like I'm an influencer, and obviously I'm fucking not, am I? Oh my god, get ready with me. I was thinking about doing a funny get unready with me video. It could be quite funny, but with like a really funny voiceover from it being like, well, I don't know what this product is, and blah, blah, blah. They talk a million miles an hour, don't they? My son shows me stuff, not get ready with me, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm not an influencer, but you shoot the content for the shows, and we've been shooting that, and they're very good, they're very exciting, yeah, they're very dramatic, is what they are. So I've been doing that. One I had to do while I couldn't talk. Can you imagine? What a fucking nightmare, trying to boss like 200 people around without being able to talk. I had to write everything down. Absolute nightmare, but it looked fantastic. Anyway, moving on. What time is it? 10 o'clock? It's fucking ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've just been on my own. I've been such a loner. Anyway. I'm going to do the first song that I wrote for my second album, 21. It's another ballad, but then we start picking up a little bit, don't worry. And this was the first song I wrote for it, having no idea what my second album was going to sound like, but I knew I wanted it to have a sound. And it turned out I'd been a sponge for like a good year and a half, 2 years on tour, and had soaked up all the brilliant music I'd heard and brilliant artists I'd heard, and been truly inspired. And I was blown away by myself when I wrote this song. So you'll see, because imagine get me wrong, I love my first album, but my songwriting skills weren't up to par yet, I don't think, with the sort of success that I was already having. Whereas this was like, oh, okay, you know, about myself. But also it was a revelation that I was about to go through my first big heartbreak, because although I wasn't really feeling it that much anymore, this song was very eloquent and very articulate in that, and so I had to walk away from it shortly after. But for this song, I'm going to need the girls, so please give a massive round of applause to Lauren, Amanda and Katie. Come on out, girls! Sorry, how long have you been standing back there? I'm so sorry. Sorry, it's chatbox, what can I say? Okay, here we go. Now, I'm sure you heard me correctly, but I said one guest, okay, because I only have 2 seats down there. So if you're in a big group or a big party, then I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to pick somebody. I don't know what, I hope you won't fall out. If you can't come down, don't worry. One time we had a mum and 2 kids, so she couldn't come down, but I would absolutely have left my child up there. Even if I didn't know them, but just let me know and I'll call out another one. So we've got block 401, over there. Row D, D for Dick. Yes. Okay. Seat 105. 105. Let me see you. We're here, there you are. Okay, there you are. Hello. Right, are you going to come down? Are you going to come? Okay, fantastic. Take your time, no rush, no rush. Let's go to the nearest. Usher there and he'll help you. Very exciting. How weird that I just said your Spice Girl t-shirt and she's got a Sporty Spice pig dye. Did you see that? Like a red ponytail that she uses. Okay. Now, do we have anyone here who has any ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends that they don't like?
Yes!
One lady there is like, yeah, me too. I've got some of those as well. I mean, why else would we all be here on a Friday night together?
Exactly.
This song is for all of them, because obviously we don't like them, so this is us just...
Exactly.
Being just at the time, but also being gentle about it, you know? Yeah. Anger to it. But you know, in my silence, and in my quiet times, I found peace. I did, I'm not angry anymore, so I'm not doing that anymore, I'm probably doing that. My favourite singer is Etta James. Hi guys. My favourite singer is Etta James, so I grew up singing like that chest voice, but it's not my good thing like that. Right, now it's time for my t-shirt buttons. Let me tell you, wait till you see my t-shirt guns from Munich. Fuck me, it's the best thing I've ever seen. Starts with Mad Max. Anyway, so I started doing these years ago when I was playing like those big stadiums I was talking about earlier. And the reason I started doing them is I was like, well, how do I know if those people at the back of this stadium, not tonight, tonight I can see you up there on the last row, you can see your eyes. But I was talking about in And I was like, how do I know if those people at the back of the stadium are real? And I was like, well, seeing as I'm in a big sporting room, maybe I should just be my own mascot. You know, mascots like dress up in like big hairy things, so obviously my hair is huge. And then I'll just shoot my own t-shirts out of the t-shirt can. So I was doing those in those big outdoor rooms I used to do. And I'm also going to do it in here because it's way smaller, but it's just too much fun. So, inside of my t-shirt now is a signed t-shirt, a handwritten note for me and $50 to go and buy it. Now, a couple of disclaimers before I start thinking. Oh, I've got my burp, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm surprised I haven't burped more, seeing as my diaphragm is some affection on. Anyway, I know this sounds obvious. Please don't lean over the balconies. I know that sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how thick as shit some people are. And obviously it's Vegas, so there's a lot of cheap alcohol going around where they lose all inhibition and common sense, it feels like sometimes. Please don't lean over in case you thought that would be horrific. And the show would be over and I have to come to the hospital with you. I don't like hospitals, I don't like seeing dead people, okay? Second of all, if you're near a child, go on, give it to the child, okay, be nice. Okay, so, I'm aiming for the back rows of each balcony. So first we'll do the top balcony. Not too bad, not quite the back. Who got it? Yay, I see ya. Okay, now I'm going to aim for the middle balcony. You are a little bit harder because it's something to do with physics. I don't know what that is, but it's just, I don't know, it's more of a curve for some reason. It's a short, middle gap. But she did. Muscle memory, I must have muscle memory. Okay, but on the other side of the stage. Can I tell you something that I didn't get to do in my time off? I was absolutely devastated about because it was going to be the highlight of our week. I was taking all my glam boys and things like that. I was supposed to go and see Madonna in LA.
Aww.
And I was actually constantly invited, which was a fucking vibe. And then I lost my voice, so I couldn't go because I didn't see. Oh my god, what a huge poster! Yes, Adele, would you do our gender reveal? I would love to. Come over here. Come towards the front. So everyone can see you. Come over here. I've done one of these before and I was a hot mess.
Oh.
Hello, sir. What is your name? Adele. Adele. Nearly. I think it sounds similar. If I was drunk, I'd call myself Adele. What's your name? Monica. And where have you guys come from? You look beautiful. Where have you guys come from? Cuba. Wow. Oh, I loved it. Okay, so how far along are you?
15 weeks.
15 weeks.
I'm not the father.
You're not the father.
Oh!
I don't know what I thought you were about to say. The father is back there. Oh, can the father come down as well if we're doing the gender reveal? Come on, father. Do the gender reveal. So you're her brother?
She's my sister, yeah.
Okay, brother and sister. And what's your husband's name?
Carlos.
Carlos. Okay. Carlos or Carlos? Carlos. Here he comes. Here comes Carlos. Here comes the father. I didn't know what you were going to say. I'm not the father, we're going to dismiss. You look so dapper and handsome as well. Hello! Oh my God! Hello, nice to meet you, nice to meet you. Okay, so you're 15 weeks pregnant, and you don't know what you're having?
No, that's a good. That's very good.
Well, thank you so much for letting me do the honours. Do you care what you have? Would you rather a girl or rather?
Boy?
The whole family want a girl. Okay. I have a girl, so next time I have a baby, I'm desperate for a girl, so, and that'll be on the internet, so if my next son knows that I didn't want him, I'm excited. Oh gosh. It's a girl! So broody. Oh my god, congratulations. Do you have any names? I know you're very early, no names yet. Brittany, love Brittany. Love that. Well, congratulations.
Brittany.
Oh, Brittany, like the place, like in France. Brittany, I love Brittany, I like that. Very nice, congratulations. Thank you so much for asking me to do that. That's such a big moment in your life. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Congratulations. How lovely. I should control my tears there. I think I just have so
Congratulations.
Do we have anyone else that's pregnant? That's quite a few. Love that. Well, for anyone that got dragged along tonight, which obviously would be a straight man, you might get someone pregnant tonight because I make baby making music. Okay? So if you get dragged along against your will, you will 100% get laid by your wife tonight. Don't you worry about it. Right, here we go, back row. Oh, nice, back row. There we go. Yay! Okay, last one. Let's see if I can get 4 out of 4. Oh, it went out the door. What's going on? Did it flick through the curtain? Who got it? Hey! 4 out of 4, not bad. I'm not wrong. Miss Amy. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to have a, once I'm done with all my obligations and stuff like that. Hello! And all of my shows. Hello. I want to have a baby and I want a girl because I've already got a boy. I feel like she might be like the person I love the most in the world, but also probably hate the most in the world. It's how I feel what will happen. She's going to put me in my place all the time, isn't she?
Yes.
Also with me as her mother and Rich as her father, my God, she's going to be a bossy little queen, isn't she? I think I'm doing okay so far, guys, right? For my first... Let me quickly say hello to our friends from upstairs. Hi, ladies. Hello. Whose seat did I call out? I called out yours, right? What's your name? Claudia. Claudia, sorry, with my accent, I say Claudia. Is that okay? Who are you here with tonight, Claudia? Davina. Oh, hello. Oh. And were you guys sitting near each other? You sitting near each other? Germany, are you up there? Are you up there? Where are you, my love? Oh, I see you up there. Are those seats empty? Germany, come down, my love. There's 2 seats over here. You can sit down. There's 2 on the aisle. On the row behind. That's fine, yeah. See if you'll make it in time. I'd love to speak to him. If not, I'll just keep an eye on him. Okay, so you were sitting near each other? Oh, you were sitting behind. And where have you come from tonight? San Francisco. Lovely. And where have you come from, Davina? Came from Florida, but you're from New York. Whereabouts in New York are you from? From Brooklyn. My girl Raven is from the Bronx. There we go. Okay, and when did you get into Vegas? What, in this morning? Did you fly or drive? I'd about to say, driving that would be pretty long, right? Yeah, that is very long, right? Yeah. And then when did you get here? What did you do last night? What have you done today? Did you do any gambling? Claudia, have you done any gambling today? You're going to do it after here. Do you think you're good at gambling? Like some people think they're good, which is insane. You've never gambled in your life. What about you, Davina? The penny slots. Those do look very, very fun, but I'm a germaphobe, so touching all those coins would send me into heaven early. Does Germany like to gamble? Oh, my partner loves to gamble. It's terrible. I think I'd be shit at it, but I also think I'd love it so much that I'd just go bankrupt, basically. So that's why I've never gambled, even though I've been in Vegas for so long. And Bruno Mars. Do you know, he's making a reference to that news story about Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is one of my closest friends, so I can't... Do you know, it's actually not as bad as the press were making out. It was really, really exaggerated, and also I think he's absolutely fine. Isn't he doing... he hasn't been going to like Jakarta in the Philippines and doing like amazing shows abroad. Pretty amazing. I'd love to go to places like that. Anyway, how long are you here for? Just flew in for this. Are you here in Vegas on your own as well? On your own, in Vegas on your own too? Thank you so much for coming. Do you know what I realise? I meet a lot of people that come to the show on their own, and when I was younger I used to go to shows on my own, but I stopped doing it as I got older, and I was going to go to a show on my own, but then I got sick. But thank you for coming to my show on your own. That's such a vibe. And obviously you've met lovely Davina here. Davina, how long are you here for? Oh, hello Germany, there he is, everybody! Say hello to him. You look very smart, the pair of you. You all look smart, but you look like dressed in a whole lot suit and a tie. When are you here till, Davina? Lovely, so what are you going to do tomorrow? ATVs, that's those cars, right? And a Hoover Dam. Oh, lovely, very nice. Is anyone else going to do anything like that? I don't think I'm insured to do either of those things while I'm doing shows. Listen, thank you so much for coming to my show. Thank you for coming, my love, and being a good sport and sitting there up on your own, even though you're down here now. I'm going to dedicate this next song to the three of you, really. But mainly just like the gesture. The sentiment of the song is depressing and sad, which is not how I feel about you. But anyway, this is Don't Remember. Enjoy the show, my loves. I forgot about the big fire right at the end, right behind me. Fuck me. So, hello. You all look so beautiful. So, like I was touching on earlier, obviously I walked through the crowd. For those of you that haven't been here before. Oh, listen, I'm from Tottenham. I heard a few boozing. I'm actually fucking from Tottenham. I was born in fucking Tottenham. So that's why I am a Tottenham supporter. Thank you, my lord. I used to walk through the crowd. I used to have an, oh look at her, she's lovely, thank you so much. And I used to, hello, and I used to have another microphone. Oh my god, it's a burp again, I'm so sorry. So I keep burping. Thank you, my love, thank you so much. I keep burping because, hello everybody. I keep burping because I've been out of action for a while. You can set the top myself, so I put tension. Because I've been out of service for a while. Basically, my diaphragm is going crazy, so it's pushing all the air up that I'm taking in. You grab me that symbol as well. Thank you, my love. But I used to walk around with that microphone, and I used to, I would spot people from when I would come out on Hello, and I'd be like, right, I'm going to rain. And that happened a lot, and I still spot people from the second I come out, like Mrs. Spice Girl t-shirt, spotted him the second I came out earlier. But the thing is, like I was saying earlier, I like to ask people which name where to come from, who they're with, things like that. But I have been sick so many times during this residency, and it doesn't make sense because in my real life, I don't go anywhere and I don't see anybody. And obviously my partner is one of the most social people on earth, but I pack him like Purell every day and he has to wash his hands and things like that when he comes in the house. So I must be getting it from these shows and just getting a bit carried away with people and like hugging them and then bodily fluids get exchanged a bit. That sounds really gross, but I mean tears and snot. There's a lot of times that make me cry. So that's why I didn't stop because I think one of my last things I said at this point in my last show that I did was I'll be damned if I cancel any more shows and look what happened. I had to fucking cancel more shows. I got sick again. Anyway, I love you. I'm a germaphobe, I'm sorry.
We love you too.
Okay, so, one of the things I'd normally ask people when I were to walk through was what's one of their favourite memories from when they were younger. And I like asking that question. Look at that, look, there's my soulmate, he's got some Purell. You can give me some Purell? Sure, go on. I can't carry it, but I'll use some, thank you. Do you know I have thousands of these little ones, they fit perfectly in a purse, like the little ones that you've got, exactly. Thank you very much, sir. That's my kind of guy. Well, you can get a bit high from the fumes, it's great. I don't get high, I never get high, so that's why it's really funny. Anyway, well, one of the things I say is, the reason I like to ask them what one of their favourite memories is on the spot is because it can conjure up lots of different types of answers. Some people go completely frozen and don't know what to say. Some people will say something obvious but glorious, like my grandparents, going to the beach, riding a bike, things like that. And other people who I feel like have probably been to the show before and repeat offenders tell me like a core soul memory from their life. And it's amazing, but it can be quite intense. And then I go on to tell one of my favourite memories. And this is my 81st memory now that I've told. And normally I get a bit like, oh, for fuck's sake, another memory. A lot of memories, and I have great. Oh my God, someone. Oh gosh, she passed out. dinner sorted? Okay. And I've completely lost my train.
Oh no.
She's all right. She'll be. My favourite memory. Oh yes, yeah, it can get a bit. Are we best friends? She said she's been here. And but tonight it was easy. I was like, oh God, great, what's my memory tonight? Because I've missed doing it. And I started watching Sex and the City, the TV show. I mean, I watch it probably once a year. I probably watch it from the beginning to end. And I'm currently on season 4. And I was watching it before I came out. When I was 15, my stepdad Simon at the time, he took me to New York for the first time ever, and it was just him and I. And you know, we did all the touristy stuff that every tourist would do, but as a surprise, he booked me the Sex and the City tour, right? And I was 15. I don't think he'd ever seen an episode of Sex and the City in his life, so I think he was a little bit uncomfortable once we got on the tour and he realised it was all very sexy and things like that. You know, I'm a 15-year-old from London, you know, whatever. He was from Coventry, so I don't think he quite had the knowledge that I even had at 15. Anyway, he booked me on it and it was the sweetest thing ever, and I got all the questions right during the quiz. You know, has anyone ever been on the Sex and the City tour in New York? It's fun, it's cute. And so you get on the bus and like, you know, the tour guide like asks you loads of Sex and the City, like sort of, kind of questions, you know, ones that they think you wouldn't know, but I knew all of them because I was a die-hard fan. And then you go to a bar and you have a Cosmopolitan. I was underage, but he let me have one and pretend I was of age. Again, it's a very British thing to do, don't worry. And then we got to go and have a photograph outside of Carrie's apartment. But it was that was my memory, and I actually forgot for so long that we'd done that. I remembered last night when I was watching an episode at home in bed. So that's my favourite memory for tonight. Before we start the song, can I just grab a sip of water? Because my throat is dry from that fire. Fuck me. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you later, bestie. This is when we were young. Friday night with me. I know how much of a pain in the arse coming to a show in Vegas actually is. You've got to travel, you've got to pay for that, you've got the hotel, childcare, fucking tickets, let alone animal care, time off work. I appreciate it so much, and like I said to you as well at the show, I love this show with all in my heart. And I love being in this room, and it really has only been a positive thing for me. I'm so thrilled to be back. You've been a perfect audience after being away for so long. The best time while you're in Vegas. Stay hydrated while you dehydrate out there, okay? Because like I said, the alcohol is cheap and it's very hot out there, so make sure you get some water in you. Have a wonderful trip. Please sing along at the top of your lungs for this next one. And also, the last time I was here and I was on stage, my voice came back for these last 2 songs, but it was really hard the whole show. And I remember being really upset because I knew that something that I was going to have to take a bit of a break. And it has been easy tonight. It has been with ease and joyful to go to what you were talking about. So thank you so much. You really have been amazing and you've been very fun. And let's get our last steps. And I've got one more up tempo and then one more like mid-tempo ballad for you, okay? Thank you, my darlings. Thank you. Love you.
Love you.